Yeah, you're not gonna believe what just happened, guys. Fuck. No word of a lie. I'm sitting there. I turned on my guitar amplifier behind me, right? And I'm letting it warm up. All of a sudden, just bang! This thing goes just loudest like pop ever, and dead. Yeah, I'm just like, fuck. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I mean, I didn't buy it very long ago either. I just bought it from Long McQuaid, and I think my warranty just, like, it was a short warranty, and I think it's over. So I'm kind of pissed off a little bit. I'm not like fucking raging angry, but I'm like, fuck sakes, man. Yeah, I was seriously thinking about laying down some, another track. I had something else I wanted to work on tonight, do some recording. But, yeah, that, fuck. Like, it's just happened. I haven't even, like, fully, like, processed this yet. You know what? I'll deal with it. I'll call them tomorrow and stuff. I mean, yeah, it was doing weird things. Like, since I bought it, it was doing weird things. Where the volume would go up and down and up and down, like it was constantly like just moving. You know what I mean? Remember, I was saying, "Oh, look, it sounds like my amp's about to, you know, take off." With the volume again, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. I thought it was just maybe whatever, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I could have just blown a fuse. I mean, I didn't see any magic smoke, so that might have been all that happened. I hope, anyways. Yeah. So either way, yeah, I'll deal with it. So anyone that has stopped by that hasn't been here before, hi, I'm Marc. I'm your parasocial friend on the internet tonight. Yes, I am. And we're gonna have to do check my sanity. Never mind, do a sanity check on the internet. We're gonna do our usual internet sanity check right now. Let's see here. Yeah, and what this is where I go and I check my YouTube feed to see what new craziness is going on, and we can sort of get an idea as to how far the social norms are slipping, if it's getting worse, and how worse is it, and all the things. Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise it's going good. Yeah, absolutely it is, Diljan. Yeah, other than that, guitar amplifier fucking dying on me just now. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully, Long McQuaid will take care of it and it won't be a problem at all. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My poor amplifier. It's just like no power. Fucking, it's all done. Oh well. Alright, let's have a look and see what we got here. My hair is like so weird today. It is just sitting funny. Yeah, it is. I don't know what it wants to do with the bangs. It's just doing some weird shit. Fucking, at least my hair isn't blowing up. Whatever that would mean. I don't know. So what we got here. I gotta pick my nose. That's one thing. The new ShoeOnHead situation just got personal. Oh boy. You guys know who ShoeOnHead is? She's been around for a while. She covers a lot of stories and things like that. Yeah. So I don't know if that's something that we want to delve into. Probably. Let me have a look here. What else there is? Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna have to start with. Yeah, let's start with this. Yeah. Fuck.
God, I love the days where ShoeOnHead uploads because me, everybody's favorite VTuber, will react. The male protector fantasy, is it incel to want to be a father? Now, as a man who I will have a child in the next year and a half, I know I will. I will have a child and then I will shit on everybody else for not having a fucking kid because they're losers. They're content creators.
I thought he had a kid. Wasn't he? Tectone was going on about him having a kid and a wife and a kid and hearing the rattle going and all that shit. So he was just like talking about it like future tense, I guess. Huh.
Who are millionaires who surround themselves with plushies and bullshit and collabs rather than focusing on what's important in this life, and that is having a kid. And I will be the greatest child. Let me rephrase that. I will be the greatest father to my child of all time.
That is the thing, eh? We all think that. We're all thinking that we have a kid and everything is going to be perfect and all the stuff and everything. Yeah. But I mean, like, you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
I will one day retire from this career to take care of my child. I will homeschool them. I will protect them from the evils of this earth. And I will raise them in my likeness, and they will be the greatest goddamn human being on this earth. The most important job in the world is being a good parent. I will. Don't make me adopt. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Your eggs are drying up.
It's true.
If you're a woman online, you have probably heard that many times. Perhaps.
Yeah, and it's true. If you are 35 and you haven't had children, you need to understand that you are only left with the low quality eggs, and your children will most likely get a birth defect because you waited way too fucking long.
What? Is that really a thing? Like, you can end up with birth defects just because you waited too long? That can't be true, can it?
Because you were too busy playing video games and being a retard, and that's the truth.
Perhaps this image haunts you at night. It is a true fact that women's fertility begins to decline at age 30, and they suddenly wake up and get what we call baby fever. But what about the men? Do their sperms rot? Do their balls shrivel up into little raisins and die? Do they?
Yeah, do they?
Wake up.
Sperm quality also drops off at 35. My balls are begging to make a baby.
One day and get baby fever?
Wait a minute. How old is Asmongold? Oh no. Oh my God.
What?
Asmongold, if you are watching this, please freeze your semen while you can. Asmon, I'm not kidding with you. For the love of God, freeze your semen or you are gonna regret it. And please stop dating women who have OnlyFans, Asmon. For the love of God. Wait, how old is Hassan? Buddy boy.
It's just fucking, look at this guy. He's laughing his ass off here. But wait, does Tectone even have a girlfriend? I mean, he's laughing so hard and stuff like that, but what if he's the one who gets laughed at the end? What if he never makes it happen, but the rest of the guys do? And then he'll just feel like he's talking like he's got it done already. Like he's got it done, like he did the deed and he's got it in the bag. Like he won the game. But I don't even think he started playing yet. Has he even got a girlfriend? Or is this all just like, you know, like Tectone's like, I thought of it and therefore I'm already there and you guys are...
Boy, hey, you got 2 months left, buddy boy. Wait, Hassan is on TRT and he's on finasteride and he's turning 35. He has lost the ability to have children, and that's why he lashes out at everybody else who's talking about having them. It's
Is he really?
real. That's why he's so mad.
Women do? I've briefly joked about this in videos before. In fact, a clip of
If that's the case, he would know. He would know that his sperm is fucked or something. I don't know if my sperm's fucked. Does everybody just go every couple of months and check their sperm? They get like a sperm test, a home sperm test. Where you just kind of splooge into a thing and drop some paper on there and watch it turn colors every week.
line from a video I did a few months ago actually
Fucking Amazon, you can get anything on there, right?
went viral recently thanks to the VTuber Smugalana.
Ah, yes, the male biological clock.
Yep.
It's not physical, but spiritual.
Yep.
Men will deny this, but they absolutely have a biological clock.
Yes, they
It
do.
may not hit in your teens or your 20s, but one day you're going to have a dream. You have a little daughter making you pancakes with your wife in the morning.
Oh
And
Bro, I have a dream of
actually
getting
cute.
macaroni from, like, macaroni art from my kid, like, at least once a week. Bro, if I ever get macaroni art and it says world's best dad, I think I'm gonna cry like a little bitch.
you're not going to be able to get it out of your head.
Oh my
and
God.
and the comments were full of men discussing their dreams to start a family. There is not much discussion about men's desire to have children. Like many things, it's not really something they talk about publicly. That was until a certain video game came
Yes,
out.
sir!
What are you?
I am DI03367.
I would 6'7". I would like. Oh Jesus, I'm 32 by the way. I would like to remind you that I was talking about wanting to have kids far before this game was released. But my God, this game drove me crazy.
A state-of-the-art pragmata created here at the Cradle.
I'm at the final boss fight right now. I'm gonna beat this game after today's stream.
I possess basic life-saving...
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Pragmata is a sci-fi action game where you play as astronaut
It's
Hugh
so
Williams, who is sent to investigate an
It's
abandoned
so
moon base.
good.
He meets a childlike android named Diana, and they team up to survive and escape the space station. Along the way, they uncover what went wrong and
Android.
defeat the bad guys, all while forming a strong emotional bond.
Oh, and it's fucked everybody up. Now they just want to have kids.
I'm counting on you, kiddo.
But it seems to have awakened something
So
deep
cute.
within gamers, especially male gamers.
It wasn't the high five part. It was the part where she brings you the drawing of you and her. So fucking cute. When she makes you the AI slop, so cute.
The urge to get married and have
To the
kids.
AI
I'm not
slot.
planning on getting married and having kids, but damn, this game is like fatherhood calling to me. Is this
Yep.
how women feel about their biological clocks?
Yep.
This game makes me want a daughter.
Wow.
What is this feeling inside me?
I don't give a fuck whether I have a son or a daughter. I don't care.
It can't be. It's like, I want to protect. It's like, I want to be a dad. They won me over. The white baby makes me feel paternal. I will burn anyone and anything that tries to harm her. This game is dragging.
Oh, they're not. They are not. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. But man, there was a part of that game where I got so f***ing mad.
out the innate dad instinct. I want to like Pragmata, but I can't, knowing that men are also enjoying
Good
it. This is a
God.
game for incels.
Just shut the fuck up.
Babe, wake up! It's time for your yearly gamer culture war slap! It's 2014 forever, man. We are never going to escape Mr. Gamergate's wild ride. In this video, we are going to discuss the facts and theories behind the so-called male biological clock, after we discuss the drama surrounding the game Pragmata, and how a bunch of men expressing a simple, wholesome desire, the desire to start a family, has turned into yet another culture war. Yet another gender war. The gender
Wow.
war. Men versus women, women versus men, the male loneliness epidemic, the female loneliness epidemic, dealing with dating apps, hookup culture. Do men like curvy or thin women? Do women like dad bods or fit men?
You know what I like women? I like women that won't accuse me of rape.
Oh,
That's peak. I believe more men's types are ones that aren't gonna falsely accuse me. A clavicular, Rich Campbell, it's everywhere, bro. False accusation and assassination culture is mainstream, baby.
Do they
remember I said we're all losing our minds?
like beards or clean shaven? Oh yeah.
Or better yet, someone who's normal and is nice to me.
That reminds me. Before we get deeper into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson shaving.
Yes!
For the last few decades, razors haven't been designed to work better. They've been designed to
Amazing. I'm going to do hensonshaving.com/shoe right now. Amazing.
For sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
You're welcome.
Right? Now, let's get back to the
Hey, I made sure to plug your URL. Just take that shit, okay? That's a W.
video. Throughout history, there have been countless stories centered around a very specific dynamic: the adult protector and a child. You see it everywhere. In video games, they call it a dad simulator. The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, God of War, Detroit Become Human.
Fucking incredible game.
These are all like dad simulators. I mean, like, they've got that quality to them. Have you guys ever played it? Either of you guys played any of these games? Do they sound familiar to you? Wow. It's like, I wonder, yeah, makes you wonder. Makes you think about what the creator of these, what's going through their heads. I mean, especially if it's like just one dev doing it, like an indie dev type thing. Then it's yeah, that's his life or wish or something. Who knows?
Everyone needs to play Detroit Become Human.
BioShock, Life is Strange, also movies like Logan, True Grit, in a way, Monsters Inc., shows like The Mandalorian, literature has done it forever with The Road, Les Miserables, and many, many others. It shows up time and time again because it taps into something deeply human. The instinct to protect, to guide, to teach, to nurture something more vulnerable than yourself. It is a beautiful and powerful story that has been told for centuries. And you're like really weird and an incel for enjoying it, actually. Incel game. If you buy this game, I'm gonna assume you are a pedophile. I feel like it's a breach of ethics at this point to design child characters for an audience of majority male gamers. Like, let's stop with the defenseless girl the big strong man has to protect. This reeks of sexism and control.
It's actually the exact opposite. And if they played the
Holy fuck. There's always somebody that's got to twist it up.
fucking game, they would realize that Hugh is fucked without Diana. They're hating, lying, hoping that they're right. And if anybody were to play this game for 5 minutes, they would realize that argument is completely falls apart.
Hate these father simulator games. They always give me the creeps.
There we go.
This is low genuinely fascist propaganda and gives me pedo vibes. Wouldn't it be cool if I sneezed right
fuck.
now? Fascist propaganda. If this is fascist propaganda, slap me and call me Adolf. Zoomer women really look at a wholesome game involving a child and immediately— wait, what the f is low genuinely? After hearing about toxic masculinity for the past 15 years now, finally a topic comes up where it's overwhelmingly positive masculinity, and what is the response? I think the funniest thing about the Pragmata controversy is that those incels genuinely think they could ever get near enough to a woman to impregnate one. It's not nuanced. Pragmata is blatant pedophilia catered to male gooner gamers. Why are people thinking this is sexual or makes you a pedophile? Because men are notorious for being peds and disgusting humans. They sexualize everything. You are not very smart.
Jesus.
A lot of losers.
Holy fuck. What the fuck? What the hell is that? What is happening? What is happening?
They're males who often turn to gaming or pedos. It is an unconscious strategy to avoid competing with chat, as well as complementing their own pure adjourniness. Stall development. What? Y'all are full.
Dude, they're like demons that lurk around on the internet. It's just that say the wildest shit. Oh yeah. Like, remember I was telling you guys how I went on Reddit and I put some stuff up and just to see, and the demons just started fucking tearing it apart. They just come rushing in. It was a post I made on Reddit about it was in the it was in a subreddit that people who were surviving from narcissistic abuse would go and they'd hang out in, right? And they'd all support each other. But it turns out that most of the people that were in there were just lurking narcissistic, demonic type, right? Just sitting there, just waiting so that they can torment whoever came in. And so I went and I did a post that basically outed the spirit behind that, and they just tore it apart. Yeah, it's supposed to be people that are surviving, you know, narcissistic abuse, right? And so this information was there for them to actually, you know, it would vindicate them, right? If they were really survivors of narcissistic abuse. So when all these, you know, people come running in and tearing it to pieces like that, it told me right then and there that, yeah, that there are demons lurking around all over the fucking place online, just waiting to get it in there and say some crazy shit. Yeah, just to destroy somebody's peace. You know what I mean? The craziest shit. Like, yeah. So I mean, and this is a great example of it. You know, twisting and twisting reality, twisting what you see in front of you to look like something horrible when it's not, or twisting something horrible to make it look like it's good for you when it's not. Yeah, it's just really craziness. Very crazy. Good example in this video right now.
Talking about dad instincts.
I'm glad she left the trans flag out of the censor, because man, that is so big. You see a trans flag in their username or their bio, you know peak retardation is about to follow through.
Whatever. We know why the f you want to play the game. You want to crack the little blonde bimbo slut. What? This character design creeps me out. Why does she look like a doll? Why is this blonde child with a blowout running around barefoot? I've not yet played the game. Is this expanded on in the plot? Or is this just eye candy for
It's literally a AI robot child.
creeps? I feel like I'm going insane.
A child is holy fuck. Again, yeah, just twisting.
She just looks like a cute kid to me. Like, that is just literally a cute little kid. I do not see the sexualization, and I am a huge pervert, mind you. I do not see what the f these people are talking about. Are there creepy people on the internet who are
I'll be real, I don't even think Diana's cute. I think she looks weird as shit.
Well, again, like I said, she doesn't understand it, but I do. It's just, it's on purpose. You know? It's out of anger. It's like, think about what's there. You know, it's like a beautiful, like, you know, father-daughter sort of thing, you know, like loving, you know, bringing a child into the world type thing, you know, helping them grow up. But you know what I mean? Like, it's that type of scenario that you're actually looking, that's what you see when you look at it, because that's what it is, right? Whether it's a robot or not, that's sort of the dynamic that's happening between this robot and this man, right? That's what's in this man's heart, is, you know, what a daughter would do for him, right? So all this other stuff, like, she's, yeah, confused. She doesn't get it. No, I get it. It's twisting. It's to twist reality. It's to take something beautiful like that and make it, you know, and call it horrible, you know? It's like, yeah, it's to destroy what you know. It's a war against love. You know what I mean? They're trying to destroy you from the inside out. Destroy love. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
I'm being honest. Like, her face is like Uncanny Valley, I think that's what it's called. Something like that. It's weird. You know, it's weird. But that's why I put her in the skin where she wears a ninja outfit and a face mask, and that is fine, right?
He's trying to fight against the twisting. But yeah, by literally now going through it and trying to deduct things and stuff like that in order to hope that it's twisting. It's meant to fucking trip you up and get you all distraught and unorganized in your mind, you know what I mean? And defensive and defending yourself and all that stuff. And that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to offset you, to work you up, piss you off, make you pop around, you know, respond, react, say things, in that, you know. It's a very simple thing. You don't even bother trying to defend it, because we all know it's a normal, you know, it's a healthy little situation being reframed, and you're being shamed with this reframe to the point where you're like trying to defend yourself. Fuck.
He's like, oh, I'm just protecting a little kid.
Sexualizing Diana. Yes, absolutely yes. It is a small minority, but it is still disgusting. In fact, a subreddit had to be shut down because people were making not safe for work art of this child, which honestly is not shocking. It's Reddit. That's not the game's fault. The game has nothing creepy in it. These creepy people will always exist.
Probably the same people that are twisting it up. Well, the same spirit anyways. Sure. Can you imagine? That's perfect. It's like they go and they say a bunch of shit like that, and then go and create a bunch of nasty art and point at it and go, see, look, see, they're doing it. It's like, no, you did it.
Zero sexual tension, zero weird camera angles. It is pure wholesomeness of a dad and his daughter. That's it.
Unfortunately, I have made several videos about these people existing. People getting mad here are not getting mad at the people sexualizing Diana. That would be completely understandable. It would make sense if they were going to the accounts that were doing that and calling them creeps, but no, they're for some reason just getting mad at people liking and enjoying the game. They're just spurting out and randomly calling everyone and anyone incels.
Why did they make her look like a star, though?
Why is the child sexy? Are you okay? These Twitter freaks see a child, immediately sexualize them, and think everyone else is as creepy as they are. Like, no, bitch, that's you. And Reddit. You and Reddit. There is nothing in this video game that caters to the freaks except for the fact that Diana is a child. Compare that to like Cuties, where there were up closes of real children twerking. That is media. That is
I don't know how they ever posted this online. What a disgusting fucking idea.
Catering to those people. An article recently came out from the outlet The Gamer that in the beginning talks about what happened on the Reddit and how disgusting some people are being towards the character Diana. Okay, fair enough, I agree. But then towards the end, the author throws in something very telling.
I have not yet played Pragmata, and that's because I'm a little tapped out on stories where men adopt daughter-like figures and prove their masculinity by protecting them.
It's literally Diana protecting Hugh. Hugh would...
Now, attacking, it's almost like that same culture. It's still going on. Yeah, a war against, I can't even, I thought that was squashed already. I'm those are old tactics. Those are old tactics. But that's the way the enemy works, right? It's like he looks for any kind of trauma they you know, like, okay, what it's like this, the enemy's like, I know what worked on men then, it was this thing. Let's remember that. You know, it's part of what the enemy does is study you, right? And so it figures out what hurts you or how it can get to you, and when it comes back, it attacks you with that. It's like, because it worked before, the enemy thinks it's going to work again, and if it works again, it'll just keep using it too, right? And so that's why you see old tactics pop up. You know, old shames, old twists and confusions. Yeah, because it worked at one point. What do you call it? Masculinity was shamed as something evil. You know, the very core of what makes a male human being was shamed, right? So it's an old tactic that worked before, and that's the only reason why you're seeing it pop up again and being used, because once it worked. If it stops working, they stop using it. That sort of thing, you'll stop hearing it. As soon as it stops working, you'll stop hearing it. It's true.
Would be fucked if Diana was not there. You literally cannot beat these monsters without Hugh. Without Diana, it's not possible.
The only fucked up thing is, it's even worse than you think, because it's like, if it doesn't work, like if it stops working, you stop hearing about it, right? But then it'll still, after a period of time, when your guard is down, you know, it sees that as an old trauma, right? So the enemy will still sneak in like way later and try it. It'll try it again. Yeah. I've seen. I remember starving out a roommate I had one time. That was completely demonically, you know, possessed, right? And I starved that roommate of all reaction, and it was crazy. He just kept running, cycling through what used to work, you know, like a bunch of different dog whistles, a bunch of different irritations, and it was like almost like in a panic. It was mixing them up. It was like, it would be like, you know, A, B, instead of A, B, C, D, E, F, all of a sudden it's going B, A, D, C, A. Yeah, it's just like, it's just mixing them up, trying everything, randomizing things, combining them together, like everything under the sun. Yeah, the thing is like, you resist the devil will flee. Like he burned himself out. Yeah. And it just started eating him alive from the inside. It was a mess, dude. It was like, yeah, it was like a standoff. Yeah, tap on my nerve to try and get me to go off, but, you know, and then I was giving it nothing. And it was like a who's gonna crack first bullshit. It was nuts. Yeah, it was not good at all.
That is their real problem. Men protecting people. That's just them proving their masculinity. And as we all know, masculinity bad.
You know, it's funny, eh? It's like, yeah, men should be protecting people. I remember seeing a video. It was from a while back, because of you know, this type of shaming, right, towards men. A couple men stood around and literally watched this girl get robbed and did nothing because they didn't want to have it turned around, twisted up, and made to look like they did something wrong by intervening and trying to help her. Like, so that's what happens if you shame a man for, you know, being protective. He's not going to protect you. Right? Which is a great trick of the enemy. Think about it. Yeah. It's like, you know.
Not fuel, whether you agree with it or not. The average attraction trope on a little girl, blonde, blue eyes. I mean, the whole game is low-key Nazi propaganda, to be fair. I think the men who play this are probably creepy, but how is it Nazi propaganda? Blonde, blue-eyed toddler and tiaras looking white girl you have to save is literally Nazi propaganda straight out of the 1930s, dude.
I need to just... I'm glad I don't use Reddit.
Sorry, I don't see it. Ugh, I really don't have the energy to deal with this. Just use your brain.
It's like people say, oh, they're deporting Americans. Okay, tell me an American they've deported. Well, I don't know, use the internet. Okay, well then don't present an argument that you're not ready to defend.
Sorry, I don't have the energy to explain my schizophrenic paranoid delusion. Good.
Yes.
I don't have the energy to listen to it. Listen,
Yeah.
I know we're all used to seeing gay, black, Hispanic, disabled furries in media lately. But I
Reddit.
promise you, white people still exist. It's not Nazi propaganda.
I feel like this girl character is an objectification of the idealized child. She's pulled right from the patriarchal white supremacist imagination, the perfect pure white girl child that must be protected so she can produce the next white generation.
Oh my god. Right?
Anyway,
Funny how
Yeah.
y'all have paternal instincts for a child with a model woman's face plastered on it, make her look like an actual kid with missing teeth, short hair, bare face, snot, and see if those instincts kick in the same. This game is openly catering to pedos. The gaslighting is over.
wait, I'm
Oh my god.
trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage.
Yep.
So we make her look more like a child in order to not
cater to pedophiles. Am I following that correctly? Also, the face on the left is like a child 6 to 7 years old, and the one on the right is like a 3-year-old. Diana's a robot kid. She's not a robot toddler. Also, again, she looks like a kid. Am I going insane? Like, that looks just like a little kid. Do they just want her to look ugly? Is that what this is? They want her to be ugly? Like,
yes, they want her to be ugly just like them.
I need more brain damage. Hold on.
Remember that? Remember that? It's just like in gaming, that whole thing. Where it's like the war against, you know, beautiful women in gaming. They all have to be gross and LGBT community driven stuff.
Weed incel gamers LARPing saying, ooh, I want to be a dad now, because they're manipulative, creepy freaks and like the ooh little girl with a model face, especially the lolicons, obviously. The devs know the male gamers hate a realistic or ugly child, because that's not what they're playing for. If they made her look like a realistic, ugly child, none of them would be saying this. First of all, why are they acting like it's realistic to—
It's not true. Because you want to know the game that actually made me want to be a dad? God of War 2018, baby. Yes, sir. Atreus's annoying, unlikable, bitch-made ass. That kid made me want to be a dad. Because I was like, damn, having a son that's just a fucking idiot and being there to mentor him, hey, that's the dream, baby. Boy, such a obnoxious little shit. And then he starts dating a black chick. Oh my God, he's gonna taint my bloodline. He's gonna race mix.
I've never actually played that game. No, I haven't. I haven't actually seen anybody play it yet.
I gotta save his ass.
To portray children as ugly and disgusting. Children are not ugly and disgusting. Like, they're cute and adorable. That's what they're known for. Like, yes, she's made to look cute. Yes. That's how you know this game was not made by Western video game developers. That's how you know there was no Liliths on the dev team here.
You guys would lose your shit while playing Bioshock. Actually, Bioshock is a really good example of this design working right. The little sisters are all gross and have gray-green skin.
No, you don't understand. Everything around me must be ugly as or I will furiously start masturbating. This all sounds like 2014 discourse.
Or else, seriously,
2014 discourse. Please don't let there be Gamergate 2.0. Who's going to be the ShoeOnHead 2.0 to emerge from the Gamergate 2.0? If she's listening now, this might sound very vague, but don't. That thing? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hugh, thanks for talking to me all the time. Ta-da!
Is this?
This part fucked me up so bad. It's so cute. Oh my God, Diana is the best.
Supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
Oh my God, bro, my fridge is gonna be loaded up with drawings, man.
You wrote your name too. Not half bad, you know?
This robot girl makes me uncomfortable, and the fact that I haven't seen female gamers fawn over her is interesting. I've seen more clips of her and that man, and that is not how kids behave. Something weird is going on here.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's just, it's like tapping on nerves. Go off, go off, go off, go off. It's like, it's a professional antagonist.
Something weird going on here is you, ma'am. You are the something weird. Men like the father simulator game where you have to protect a small child and shoot up a bunch of robots in space. Suspicious. Also,
and you know what we're doing right now is exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want. They want us to go, what? Huh? What do you talk? What? You know, they want that reaction. That's what they want. To offset us, right? Can you imagine you're just like, you're doing your day and everything's good, right? It's like, and then, you know, then a thing gets put in your ear and in your face and that, and you're reacting. Oh, now you're offset from what you're doing. Now you don't feel the same. Maybe it stirred up some anger or some sadness or some frustration for sure, you know. And now you're not even paying attention where you're walking. Instead of, you know, taking care of the thing you're making, you're sort of putting chips and holes in it by accident. Some of it's crushed, you know, turned, twisted a bit, you know. And your mind is now somewhere else rather than on what you're doing. And that's what they want. They want to offset you fuck you up throughout the day. If I just yap into your ear, throw something in your face, and say something twisted about it, right? And to the point where it's like, I'm saying, I'm actually calling it out. She's calling it out. He's calling it out. That's exactly what they want. Isn't that crazy? But I mean, and it's sort of like a circular, like, catch-22, right? Because if we're not saying something about it, then other people are, people are left alone with it, right? How do you have 1K viewers? I don't know. I don't know how to get 1K viewers. Yeah, I guess you would just have to, I don't know. I don't know why he's got 1.14 million subscribers. He's got a lot more than 1K views on this. Yeah. But look at my viewer count. What are you talking about? Wait. That's impossible. Is it with that? Huh. I don't know, man. I think maybe the algorithm is just broke or something. No idea. I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. I guess, I guess that happens. I don't know. But yeah, like, hi, I'm Marc. I'm your parasocial friend on the internet. Nice to meet you. Yeah, like, that threw me off. Yeah, I didn't expect that. No. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I think the algorithm fucked up or something. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it's like, it throws you off, right? And that's on purpose. It definitely is. So that's the enemy, man.
I've seen plenty of female gamers falling over this character.
Yep.
I will me.
Yeah. Okay, everything's
blah blah here.
Who would win? Decades of anti-natalist propaganda? One little bean. There were even women cosplaying as her. And when women even expressed how
I didn't like when people cosplayed her. It made me mad. It made me mad because I knew people were going to be weird about it. That's just me, though.
how cute they thought Diana was, they're also met with this. Oh my god, Diana is so precious and adorable. I'm gonna love this game.
Yep.
Thanks for telling everyone why you want to play the game, before you make up some other excuse to hide your pedophilia.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
Water guns are the best. I like it just as much as crayons. I like how the sand feels on my toes. I press down and sink in. Children don't act like this. This is how someone who fetishizes fatherhood wants children to behave. To normal people, it's actually deeply off-putting. The best part was all the actual
What?
parents, like, replying.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising, isn't it? Creative. How creative is it, you know? I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Yeah, I think I said it. I think I've already said it. Yeah. And it works. That's the thing. And that's why the enemy does that, because it works. And it's so mind-numbingly twisted that it leaves you exasperated. You know what I mean? And that's what that is. Exasperation. Like, you're just like, can't believe it, right? It's like somebody walking right up to you and saying, you know, you're standing on a fucking cloud and you know you're not, but they're saying it to you dead in your eyes, right in your face. And you know that feeling of just like, you know, So I mean, but again, that's on purpose, right? It's to fucking throw you right off, so you can't think. You want to react. And you think about it later. You may even change up the way you interact with people because you've got it quacking in the back of your head, right? And you want to prove to yourself or to the quacking that it's not true. The things that are being, twisted up, maybe about you or something, right? Yeah, it's again, it's the devil, right? It's Satan, and he'll take any little trauma or any little thing that worked before, and he'll come back and he'll tap on your nerve to get you to go off, to set you off, so that way, because when you're all fucked up about something, you're further away from God, and that's what he wants. He wants to draw you out of there so he can attack you some more, right? He hates you. 100%. Yeah.
To these people, like, yeah, no, that is literally how my 5-year-old acts. It's like, yeah, no, that's pretty accurate. Fetishizing fuck. You mean the human desire to procreate and start a family? Oh, you want?
I have a breeding fetish. Yeah, I know, bro. Fresh out the factory. That's default settings, bro. Everybody should have a deep desire to breed. That's how we as a species survive, man.
It's true.
Woman and settle down and have a family, maybe have a house, 2 dogs. You sick fuck. We've reached radioactive.
Yeah, shame them. Don't make it so they make more kids. Don't want to bring more kids into the world. Shame them for that too. Shame them for procreation. Like fucking holy fuck! If that one isn't obvious, that's an obvious one. That's pretty obvious.
Levels of incel propaganda. What the f does incel mean anymore? I feel like I ask this in every single video. This tweet got thousands of likes. I feel like I am going and say, where does the incel part come from? Like, they want men to be open about their emotions, and then men are open about their emotions, and then they're just called Nazis or incels or both. Usually both. It's usually a package deal. And this tweet came from a man, to make things worse. A grown-ass man saw another grown-ass man speaking about the normal human desire to want a family and want children one day, and called him an incel.
The reality is that the overwhelming majority of men are simps. Women don't have rights unless men give them to them. It's the same thing with OnlyFans whores. They don't have a career unless simps give them to them.
Yeah.
So if you're ever shocked that these statements are coming from a man, you need to understand that the only reason why women got out of control is because we as men let them. Strong men are very rare these days.
Cockroach behavior.
In any case, what is this? Capcom?
Remember that, I remember around the lockdown time there, where, it was the war on masculinity. That's what it was. That's what fucked that up, for sure. Because it made everybody just become pussies. Well, sure, if you're getting shamed for not being a pussy, then that's what's going to happen. And then what are you? You're a simp, right? Because you've been told that your masculinity is horrible for so long that you're going to try a different way of interacting with a woman so she doesn't think you're horrible for just being masculine, right? So what's the opposite of being masculine? Well, I guess you're being a simp, right? You're shrinking yourself up and then coming to the woman and saying, look, I'm not scary, I won't hurt you, right? Kind of thing. And then what kind of position has that put women in, right? Well, now they have to be masculine because they got to make up for the lack of masculinity in that interaction, even, for sure. If you got like a man and a woman that are in a relationship, even if it's like a live-in boyfriend or girlfriend, something like that, boyfriend girlfriend, right? And the man isn't being masculine and taking care of shit, well, then the woman will start to become more masculine. Because it's like someone needs to be in that situation, and when that starts, well, then it just that sort of snowballs, right? because her attempts will make the man smaller and smaller, which in turn makes her become more and more masculine. Yeah, it just sort of snowballs into the wrong direction. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of why things are like this. Think about it, you know. The devil was playing a long game with this one. It was very calculated. First start on this, make that happen, then do that, which make that happen, and then make this happen, and then make that happen, you know, and you don't really know what he was up to until you look back in hindsight, right? Because you can see how it all went and got put together. And then what you're left with is the fruit of it, you know, the outcome. And so it's very calculated, extremely. Yeah. Yeah, the only hope is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Anything else is not gonna. And we're screwed.
I'm gonna fucking vomit, bro. I thought I was safe from Hassan.
It's Pragmata. Wait, did it come out already? Pragmata, it's making thousands of people suddenly want to start a family. You place Hugh, a soldier, stranded on a ruined lunar research station. His job is protecting the childlike android Diana while fighting rogue AI. In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this is because
Hassan, you're a 35-year-old man and you have no high-quality sperm left. You will die a childless chud.
become a thing that they care about. Like, if you're
Yep.
a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things that you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care?
Hassan,
They're telling me he keeps talking like he's already finished the race. He's talking like he got to the finish line already. Like, you know, like he beat Asmongold, he beat us on to the finish line. It's like as if he's standing there mocking them. Ha ha. You know? I did it. But he hasn't yet.
Hassan will die a childless, maidenless, miserable chud.
Having children.
Well, he's gotta, like, I mean, let me get some water. I can still talk because I got, you know, their headphones. But I mean, is Sectone got a girlfriend already? Because I mean, if he doesn't, then he's really like, he's really talking shit without even he's not even in the race yet. And he's just talking shit like he's won. He hasn't won anything yet. You know what I mean? Holy shit. Yeah. Here, I'll just get some water real fast here. Oh, that is just funny as hell. Yeah. Comedians, you know? These streamers are just straight up comedians. And, yeah, I like them. I think they're funny. I get a kick out of it. And they're just kind of shit talking each other back and forth just to be funny. You know what I mean?
Or like riding for having children, like it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all,
what? Diljin says, Israel botted you, bro. You're at 4K watching. Yeah, what? Yeah, maybe I did get botted. Probably. That can't be true. Nope, you're right. I got botted.
what is this nihilistic horseshit? You never aspire for anything, never
I don't know why. Why did they bot me? Why would they? Why are you doing this to me? I'm getting all botted. It's just like, and it's only you and me on here. It's just you and I. The Kill Pop's gone, and it's just you and me. Fuck, that'd be funny, eh? Just straight up botted.
Aim for greatness and meeting. This is the dude the media wants us to believe is going to save young men from the alt-right pipeline. Yeah, okay. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hassan.
Oh, God! Yep. And there it is. Hassan goes to Germany and pays money to have sex with a kid.
Holy shit. Is it, what? I mean, 5K, 200 likes, no comments. 5K now. What is happening here? What? Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. Hang on. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, something's broken, I think. Yeah, because there's no way that all of a sudden, you know, I've got that many actual people watching. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I think it might be? Is, there's this guy, he's on Instagram, and he had, you know, recently, I don't know what exactly that he does, but he goes around, and I guess he's trying to get people views. I think he might have a bot farm or some shit like that, or I don't know what it would be. You know, when they got a whole bunch of phones and all in one place, and then they use all that to get to, you know, to get you views, but they're not really people. I think that's what's going on. I think, yeah, I think so. You know, like he asked me, he goes, oh, you know, actually, here, I'll find it. Let me find it, and then I'll explain it better, because I think that's what this is. Very possible. Let me open up my YouTube studio here, and let me go over to where would it be? Comment section. It's yeah, because you see this, these are all the same comment. The Ed Vero's unit we ordered for our care property passed every fire, thermal and structural inspection first attempt. Yeah, here too. And so I think that's, yeah, they're all talking about EDVEROS. And that's what I think it is. I think something's going on. Real post, nothing like that. Where did I see it? But hang on a minute. And responded. I want to change to responded, and I'll find the dude. Here, this is it. Hello, ma'am. That was a woman. I observed your channel for a while and noticed that the videos are getting low views. Could we have a short discussion about solving this issue? And then after they're saying, because I don't have money for you to do all that, you know, or whatever. And he says, if you would like, I would be happy to optimize your videos for free. I won't charge anything for this. I just want to show you the quality of my work. I will do the best to deliver the best possible results. If you trust me, I assure you that I will never break that trust. I think that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why we're seeing all that. Yeah. I think it is. I think it is. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't see for any other reason why all of a sudden 5,000 people out of nowhere are going to be watching me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, yeah. I think it's just us, Diljan, right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Allegedly.
But that's okay. Because I'm having fun hanging out with you, bro.
Insane. Insane. You know what's crazy? We do know that he paid for sex, but the reality is there's a non-0% chance that who he had sex with was a minor. That's what's crazy. That's a non-zero chance. That's real shit, by the way. There was at least one confirmed minor working at that brothel. Insane.
Weird about a man who could easily consensually get sex from a woman but chooses to go to a brothel.
There might be a couple of real people. Maybe. Yeah, you never... Oh, yeah, you never know. Might be a couple. Yeah, you know? Yeah. That's true, yeah. Okay. Tell 5,000. It's just a big fake number. Going on.
I don't know. Just saying. Also, 35? No kids? Like, I'm sorry.
No kids. Shit.
That just pisses me off. Like,
is 35 too old for... Really? To like not to... For a guy's sperm? I mean, mine are probably no good by now. All the drugs I've been on in the past and whatnot, they're probably fucked. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see here. At 35, is your sperm still good? Let's see here. Yes, at 35, sperm is typically still good and capable of fertilization. Okay, there you go. My sperm expired yesterday. No way, did it? Oh, here, let's try my age. My age says, yeah, still capable of fertilizing an egg. Huh. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, you just be like lower quality and quantity. But so after 40 or 50, it starts to decline. You can increase it in the amount and stuff like that. But it's different with a woman when it comes to a woman's egg, I guess. Okay. Well, yeah. It's not as bad as you think it is, man. I think I don't know why he thinks this, Tectone. I think he's just sort of guessing. Yeah, guessing so he can razz his friends, his streamer friends. I think that's what that's all about. He's just trying to give them a hard time. So he's just kind of making shit up, you know, assuming, basically. Yeah.
Sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. Yep. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept. Like literally, no joke, the entire meaning
ShoeOnHead just finished on Hassan.
Of life is somehow confusing.
Just finished on him. Oh.
To Hassan Piker, anti-natalist. If I saw a child that looked like that, I'd probably attack it. I felt like hitting her.
Did you see that?
There you go. If I had it, the mission of desire, hey?
Transgender flag and bio. It's all.
Was it really?
Probably
Oh.
attack it. I felt like hitting her. The right-wing nutjobs seeing this and feeling maternal instincts are just predators. The only instinct I feel as a man right now is self-defense. I want to kill it. Yes, the ones saying they want to protect a kid are the predators, not the ones saying they want to kill it.
Wow.
The only thing I felt while watching this is pure bloodlust for that annoying creature. I hate children so much. Before you come at me, yes, I'm a 35-year-old crazy cat lady and proud of it. Stay mad.
Who's this? He's flying the flag. Holy shit. Like, yeah. Oh. See, gnarly, hey? Just snarling demons just roaring behind certain, random people. Well, it is like they're not just in a certain group and that's it. Like, demons are attacking. Oh, they attack everybody. It's just sometimes some people they got a hold of and they can actually puppet you real good to do and say a thing. Sure. And the person that's actually responding to it, they don't know why they're saying or feeling this way. They don't know. They think they know. They can come up with reasons why when they ask themselves or when they ask the demon, right? But they don't know. All they know is the experience. The experience is a stirring up in here, right? Because it comes along and it stirs the person up, gives them a feeling, an emotional, ragey feeling, right? And then, with that, I ain't gonna say that. It gives you this raging feeling, and in whatever it's yapping in the person's head and stirring up their mind, and then it makes them say the thing, do the thing, and yeah, and then justifies it to them afterwards. It's a puppetry, Fucking diligent. He goes, everybody here, he's like, so say the N-word in front of 5,000 people. No. Okay, there we go. No. That's an N-word. Uh-huh.
First of all, every time
We don't have to get mad at you. We just laugh at your existence, bro. Have fun taking care of
I should have said I'll do it for $10 and then have you send me the $10 and then just pick my own N-word. Nut bar. So you're like, well, you didn't specify which N-word. I think it'll be hilarious. What is this? Diljin. You're just throwing the stuff around in chat here like crazy.
That's the rest of your fucking life. Holy loser.
you see a little smiley face like that, that's how you know that person is madder than they've ever been in their entire life. Listen, obviously if you simply don't want kids, that's fine, like whatever, not everyone wants kids, not everyone wants to be a parent. But the societal attitude, the difference between men and women here, how they handle this situation is so, like, fascinating to me.
I'm probably never having kids. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can. And I'm probably gonna keep making money. That's probably what's gonna happen for the next 40 years until people are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. Menopause is gonna hit me like a brick wall, but at least I will be getting the bag until then. You don't want...
What? You know what? She feels like that today. That's all. It's just today.
I'll be getting the bag. You know what the point of getting money is? To be able to raise a family.
Yeah, he actually did a really great video on don't sought after being an influencer, and he kind of did this whole thing. He went through the whole line of why and what the experience was and what it is for the majority of people in comparison to himself, and and then others that are raking in millions. And yeah, it was like enough where like I do it, like, again, I'm doing this as a hobby. At the same time, I'm like at the same time, I'm waiting for God to tell me what he wants to do with me. Yeah, I just keep saying, whatever it is that you want use me for use me, and so I'm still waiting, and that's about it. This is a hobby, and if something good, if he does something, with me with this, then that's right, and if it's not, it'll be something else, Yeah, for sure. What's this? Papa K. Hey, how's it going? Looking forward to seeing Mark Geeko out over Asmongold. Asmongold's awesome. Yeah, he's funny. Mark, something reactions are priceless. Can't wait to see reaction to Asmongold's latest video. Oh, what's his latest video? Asmongold's skills are unmatched. Excited to watch Mark's live stream tonight. Passion for Asmongold is contagious. It is, I know, he's funny. Asmongold is a legend in gaming community. No shit. Content is always top notch. Live streams are always so entertaining. Oh, well, thanks, you guys. I can get enough of Asmongold videos. Yeah, I feel the same way. Mark's something live streams always make my day. Enthusiasm for Asmongold is unmatched. Hey, what's the numbers that are in there? If the and symbol, number 039 semicolon S. 039 semicolon S. Hey, you guys are all saying Mark and number signs 039 semicolon S. Is that like code? Asmongold is a true inspiration to gamers everywhere. He is. He's like, he's a gamer that never grew up, but he actually did. Yeah, and he's trying to grow everybody else up. He's trying anyways. Yeah, for sure he is. Asmongold is the king of the gaming world. Hell yeah, he is. Mark's love for Asmongold is so genuine. I do love Asmongold. Asmongold's great. Asmongold. Asmongold's talent is off the charts. Yeah, he is. He's funny, yeah. He is. He's a good comedian, that guy. Yeah. Same with Tactone. He's funny as hell too. The two of them are definitely two peas in the pod. Yeah, Tactone. Yeah. So he made a video of all that, and it was really good. It was really good. Put a lot of things into perspective. You know what I mean? Yeah, it really did. So, and he was talking a lot about raising a family through all that. Yeah, and so it seems like it's a really, it's an important thing to Tactone right now. Yeah, he really, really wants a family. Yeah, I think so. Mark, excitement for Asmongold is infectious. I know, right? Asmongold's videos are pure gold. Asmongold is the best in the business. He is. Can't stop watching Mark's live streams. Mark's reactions to Asmongold are always spot on. I guess I do react to Asmongold all the time, eh? What's the number 039 semicolon S? Everybody's using it. I bet you anything. I bet you anything. Hey, Diljan, did you notice this? Have you noticed that in the chat? That everybody's using that hashtag 039 semicolon S? Gameplay is next level. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Asmongold never fails to impress. Mark, live streams are the highlight of my day. Ah. Thank you. I'm glad I can highlight your day a little bit. Yeah. It's always a good thing. Always a good thing, yeah. That makes me smile. Thank you. So you really think that, you know what? it's like she thinks she wants this girl here. She thinks she wants the money good enough, as long as, you know, I'm pretty, got the money and all the stuff, then I'm good and everything is good, right? But LOL, what they have. I know, right? Can't wait to see what Mark thinks of Asmongold's new video. We'll go and look. Asmongold is a true gaming icon. Those remember that thing I was pointing out like a couple minutes ago? I think that's what that is. I'm pretty sure. Should I go in? Hang on. Yeah, I don't know. It's just below 5 now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But yeah.
What do you need all of that money for? To buy more stuffed animals?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's that whole boss woman type thing, boss bitch or whatever. I think that's where all that is coming from with her. You know, and here's the thing: it's like you can do that and have your career and all the things and all the stuff and make it all about that, and then you'll get all the things, and then you're alone and you're lonely, and that's sort of where women are finding themselves when it comes to this, eh? Yeah. Which is really sad.
What do you need it for? This is Hassan's girlfriend, by the way.
Kids, I'll do it whenever I want. I don't think I'm running out of time.
Absolute delusion. I feel like a lot of men in this situation are like, damn, I wish I had.
Hold up. How old is Valkyrie? Oh, guys, try not to laugh. Damn, bro.
She's 34?
Damn.
34 isn't very old. Not at all. I mean, you just basically finished the 20s. Like, you're just 4 years into just finishing your 20s. You know? Like, and when you're 20, 10 years before that, you were 10. Out of, like, living a possible 100 years. Look at me. I'm 55. That's like 5.5 decades. That's half of 100 years. You're young and vibrant, looking for a lot longer than you think you are, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like, so when you're 10, you're only 10. When you're 20, you're only 20. You're just beginning, you know? And at the end of your 20s, you just finished your 20s. You've only been, you know, you've literally only been along, or like alive for like 30 years. That's it. You know, there is so much more to go. So being 34 it's so young. It's so young, it's stupid. You know what I mean? It just is. Like, 34 is just a little older than half my age. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, there's a lot more life before you start to be decrepit looking. You know, and that means like you're healthier for longer than you think, as long as you take care of yourself, right? Yeah. Asmongold's awesome, isn't it? You guys love Asmongold too. Yeah, we're all Asmongold fans here. They don't disappoint me either. Yeah, Asmongold. This is way too funny. Hang on a minute. Yeah. What is happening?
You are 1 year away from having no high quality eggs. God.
1 year?
A family, that sucks. Women overcome.
Wait, what do you mean 1 year away? For real? Okay, hang on. At what age does a woman's eggs become low quality. Woman's egg quality and quantity begin to decline gradually in their early 30s, with significant acceleration and decline starting around age 35. Ah, I see. And a rapid decline after age 37 to 40, while peak fertility occurs in the 20s. Decline becomes most noticeable after 35, increasing risk of miscarriage and genetic abnormalities. Oh, fuck. So, what he's talking about does hold some water there. Huh. A significant acceleration decline starting at age 35. So your peak fertility is in the 20s? Huh. That's young. I guess so, you know. I mean, you gotta be old enough to, like, finish raising the kid. I guess. I don't know. Live streams and investment. Yeah, I think this is like a bot thing. I think I'm getting botted there, Diljan. I think that's what, I think you were right about that. I mean, have a look at these comments. You've got and hashtag 039. Hold on a second. Okay, hang on. Let's find out. Why do all not so many people hear what's going on? And we're gonna find out in all the comments in my YouTube live stream contain hashtag 039 apostrophe S. The appearance of that in my YouTube live stream comments is a technical issue known as an HTML escape character for an apostrophe. Instead of displaying the apostrophe itself, the system is showing the raw code, which usually happens during a breakdown in how YouTube is rendering or translating the text data before it reaches your screen. Okay, so it's for an apostrophe. Husband's dedication to gameplay is truly admirable. Again, of Marc's live streams. Gold talent. Yeah, let's see here. Double encoding bug. And does it suggest view botting? These causes master low-level spam review botting. Yeah, it says it can be a sign of low-level spam or review botting. Yeah, Marc's love for Asmongold shines through every stream. Yeah, I think they are too. Huh. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder what is that actually gonna. Yeah, it's starting to slow down now. I was at 5,000 viewers at one point there. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I I think it'll just, I don't know what to think, dude. I'm not really sure. I think, you know, like I said, I think it's this guy right here. Freelance, Moshure, or something, 55. Here, we're gonna go straight to the guy. Did someone did it? I think so. I think, yeah, this chick's hilarious, by the way. We're gonna get down to it. I think it would be notifications. It would be, where's the guy? This is the guy. Yeah. I'm gonna message him. Hi, hey, are you running my YouTube live stream right now? Just straight up go to him and call him out. Just like, just walk right up and knock on the door. Hey, he's probably going, NGL looks like a scammer. Not gonna lie. Hang on. Wait, how do I make it big? So you can see. Let's find out. Let's see. Nope, down to 1,900. I wonder if it'll just stop all of a sudden out of nowhere. Imagine he responds. Asmongold is a gaming prodigy. Right? Imagine the best way to unwind after a long day. Yeah, I mean, just because of what they're saying, right? It's like this. Hey, you guys are commenting in the chat. Drop me a Marc's balls are bigger than a donkey's wheelbarrow, and then I'll know you're real people. Marc's balls are larger than a donkey's wheelbarrow. Put that in there. Comment that, and then I'll know. I'll know if it's real. Otherwise, you guys are not real. And this is like a view botting session. Yeah. So comment, Marc's balls are larger than a donkey's wheelbarrow. It's just, what the hell? No one says anything. Look at that. Oh, Marc's reactions, Asmongold, are always on point. No. Type Dale's just laughing. No, type in Marc's balls are larger than a donkey's wheelbarrow. That's what you do. Yeah, they're all bots. I know, right? Oh, just some random thing. Marc's balls are infected. That's not what I said. Oh, that is so funny. Yeah, that is so funny. Here, we'll continue. We'll come back and see if he's there. Dude, I gotta show you something. Is that, when did this happen? I don't know, it just started. It just started like a few minutes ago only. It's this guy here. And there's two of them. there's also this guy. No, wait, they're both the same guy. Hang on. Not that guy. This one. That guy. Let's message him too. Be like, accept request. What's the request? Or 6 yeah, wait. What? What is this? Oh, it's him. You recognize him? Hey, what's good? Hey, coward. I'm getting view-botted here. Like crazy. That was at like... They had like... Now it's 1,000 bots. So there was up to 5,000 bots in here at one point. It's just all... Maybe he's trying to suggest view-botting to your channel. That's not good. Bruh. You know, right? Just all of a sudden, Bill's just like, there's 5,000 people here he goes, there's 1,000 people watching your live stream. Like, I'm like, well, okay, well, maybe something's broken. and then it's 5,000. And we're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, all these view files, yeah. When I talk about demons being real, the physical, this is what I mean. I know, right? I know. Oh, it's just, it's funny. Bro, I'm so surprised, lol. I was like, wow, what the heck? I know, right? They're just tricking us. Yeah, they're just moving numbers around. Let's see, did he respond? So I just straight up went in there and said, hey, are you viewing my YouTube stream right now? This one I can't even, it wants to accept a request. I don't even know what this request means. Hang on. Accept message request. If you accept, it will also be able to call you and see info such as your activity status and when you read the message. I don't know, I can always like block them again later. Okay, hey. Hi. Alright. You botting my YouTube live stream right now. Yeah, because he wants to make a suggestion. What is this? Hi I'm Marc videos. I don't want to open it just in case. I'll also try starting a new stream. This a bad situation for you? Is it? Why would it be bad? The person people view by you is to get you banned. Is that for your own sake you gotta ban the chatting ones. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. I'm almost sure he's gonna suggest viewbotting. I mean, look at his profile. It's definitely a scammer. Oh yeah. I just want to find out if they are. I don't think they're gonna fucking tell me though. There's no way they're gonna go, yeah, we're doing it. Like, they're not. But, whoops. this stupid thing. But definitely that's what it is. Yeah. Oh well. It'll go away sooner or later. Yeah, I mean, it's only... Yeah, it'll go away. You know what I mean? It will. I mean, he did this. What's he gonna want to do? He's gonna want me to go, wow, you did a wild thing, and be like, yeah, look, see, I did that, and I'll do it some more, but it'll cost you this much money. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, no, I can't. I don't have money for you. And he'll be like, oh, I can't do this again for you. And I'll be like, good. Yay, bye. You know what I mean? It'll just be easy. If you don't give him the money, he'll stop. I think this is almost like a demo. Like, I guess he's trying to demonstrate what he can do for me or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I don't know. Holy fuck, I am tired though. I gotta actually get up a bit early tomorrow. Oh, it's almost... Yeah, something like that. I got a doctor's appointment just over the phone at 12:30ish or something like that. So I gotta be awake for that only. That's the only reason. Just that. Yeah, that's... I don't even think this is probably... haven't been streaming only for an hour and a half. We've been streaming for, so it's not very long. We might just have to make it a shorter stream or some shit tonight, but I can make up for it tomorrow. I'll do another long one tomorrow. Yeah, I can't believe my amp blew up. That's messed up. I'll have to call Long McQuaid tomorrow and say, okay, well, it's dead. This fucking $1,000 some odd amp I just bought straight out is now dead. How did that happen? I turned it on to warm it up, and I sat down here, and all of a sudden, bang! Yeah, this huge pop. Yeah, this went kaboom. Yeah. And I turned around and the power was off. It won't even turn back on. I feel bad I didn't show up for most of it. LOL, fell asleep after the stream I did. Oh, really? Oh, no, don't worry. You just finished streaming not long ago. Yeah. Because I watched I had you going throughout that whole stream. I think you might have went to sleep just before I went and had a shower. Felt really good to do though. It makes me want to time travel to the next stream so I can keep game deving, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's game deving is really, really cool. I like game deving. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I like doing all the different things. Coward is so productive. Yeah, I know he is. He works his butt off. Absolutely. Oh, you see that? Someone replied THEIR apostrophe. You're welcome. You know what that means? You should feel touched. You know what that means? That means somebody is going around trying to correct people's language, their spelling, to get them angry. That's what that is. Yeah, it's a demon. The demon working through this guy. He's like, he spells it wrong. That's what that is, yeah. If I go there, it'll be that. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Rage bait, yeah. Yeah. but then that's what the thing that these guys are covering in this video is people rage baiting actually male gamers. Yeah, rage baiting them and shaming them for wanting to have children. Yeah, for real, yeah. That's what it's all about. This video. Pretty crazy, huh? I think so. Here, I'm kind of curious. Does that work? Here, I'll go over it. Let's go see. What? I don't get it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see here. No, that's not it. Oh. It wasn't even on my comment. It was just someone found that and decided to go in there and do a thing. Just anywhere. Any little seed. Any tiny little thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Compensate, and they pretend to be proud of it, and it just comes off as really kind of sad. And I guess it's like, as a woman for a long time, it's like, oh, you're too young to have kids, don't have kids, it will ruin your life and your body and your career, don't have children. And then all of a sudden you hit a certain age and it's like, you're eggs, ma'am.
Yep.
I get it, it's frustrating, I get it. I hid my pregnancy from the internet. Nobody knew I was pregnant. Well, some of you guessed.
She was pregnant?
But anyway, I hid
Holy
it from the
shit.
internet, and while I was like 5 months pregnant, I was getting tweets from like groypers and like, TikTok, your eggs are drying up. This like, you haters, I got my cats.
There it is.
Enough. Stop spreading that attitude. Stop being a crab in a bucket. Like, even if you don't have children, that's fine. You can find other meaning in your life, obviously. But don't encourage that type of mindset. The amount of anti-natalist propaganda young men and young women see nowadays is like insane. But the biggest anti-natalist propaganda has to be like $3,000 rent, $2,000 daycare.
Dude, Sophia, like 2 weeks ago, saw some videos that were so anti-natalist, she like started breaking down and crying because she was so horrified of what these videos are telling young women. It's horrifying. It's horrifying how they will convince young women that their entire life is over the moment they have a child, when in reality, that's when life begins. That's when phase 2 starts, and it's arguably the best phase. It's awful what they tell young women. It's awful.
And student debt, honestly, like, if we're being honest. It's just sad because, like, through all of history, like, imagine your ancestors, they've been through, like, war and famine, and you're just gonna end your bloodline because the rent is too high. But it's understandable. They don't feel like they can support a child. They can barely support themselves, especially on one income. Like, how...
That's completely fair. Like, if you feel like you can't have a kid because of money, absolutely. But also, kids are a lot cheaper than you think. Like, for real. Like, they're telling you that you need, like, $2 million to raise a kid. No, you fucking don't. You can... easily, there's so many ways to take care of a kid for so much cheaper than that. And not to mention, like, homeschooling is now as easy as it's ever been. Like,
was that kids are cheap if you actually want to spend time with them? If you actually want to spend time. Oh, okay. You seen that Pragmata game? No. No. Is that the one they're talking about? I wonder.
if they're a preschooler, you only need 30 minutes of school a day to skip preschool. And to skip kindergarten through 5th grade, you only need an hour and a half of teaching a day. And then for middle school, it's only 2.5 to 3 hours a day. And then high school's 4 hours a day, right? Like, it's very easy to get an education where your kids aren't brainwashed and just, you know, stop wasting fucking money.
It used to be. Those days are gone. You know.
And Trump will also give you money to have a kid as long as it's between 2024 and 2028. So now is honestly the best time to have kids. Look into it.
If I was president and I wanted to make America great again, that would be the thing I focus on the most. But no, we have to do another bullshit war in the Middle East. Okay, whatever. We're not going into that, not in this video. Lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear some things up. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way childless women have maternal instincts. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically, those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's. Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he's likely a predator. What?
That's fucking so wrong. Wow. Oh, rage bait.
Jesus.
Okay, first of all, even from like anecdotal common sense, this is just not true. This is obviously bullshit. Research literally shows that childless men experience like the desire for fatherhood almost just as much as childless women experience the desire for motherhood. Apparently, young men want children more than young women do nowadays. Many men, including childless men, exhibit caregiving, protective responses to infants, even if they're not their own. All through history, men have protected, mentored, even died for kids that weren't their own. Also, with this logic, like uncles, stepdads, adoptive fathers, like anyone like that is a predator. Like men just have the protector gene, and this game just activates it. It's really not deeper than that. Yes, it's true, men
are the hunters, they are the gatherers, they are the providers, the women are the nurturers. It's in our fucking DNA. Everybody has this.
don't have maternal instincts, but men do have paternal instincts. There's a reason this game is about protecting her from evil robots in space and not like, breastfeeding her. Yes, women and men are different. And I like a huge factor in this very popular trope is that the man gradually develops paternal instincts over the child despite his stoic, emotionally distant, masculine nature. These gamers are experiencing that through the main character. If Capcom's goal with Pragmata was to make everyone who plays this game want to be a parent, then they've done an amazing job. I always sit back when Diana starts playing and think to myself, so this is what it's like to have a daughter? She's so cute. And for the record...
Yeah, Pragmata. This is the one. This is the one that they're covering. Yeah, with the robot little girl and that dude that came to the space station to do whatever it was, investigate or something. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's making men want to have kids. Yeah, and that's the one that these people are attacking, and yeah, as a way to, well, they want to make men not be able to have kids. The whole thing is just terrible. The whole thing is, yeah, like 100%. It's so bad, so bad.
Yes, that is what having kids is like. It's also not so fun stuff and lots of responsibility, but the good parts completely outweigh the bad and make it all worth it. There were hundreds of tweets from people, mostly childless people, mind you, being like, that's not what having a child is like, actually, you stupid gamer. It's actually terrible and awful. Men like this view having a daughter like having a pet dog. When she grows up and isn't a cute little girl anymore, they'll begin to resent her. Men really do want kids the way kids want a puppy. All the fun, but none of the responsibilities. I don't like the way you guys talk about children. Like, they aren't toys. People will lose their f***ing minds when they realize that kids aren't like a dog or cat. They're a goddamn nightmare. Watching a child play with a toy and actually raising a child are two completely separate things. Kids are adorable when they're calm and playful, but little demons when they're screaming, snotting, and destroying your shit and keeping you up at night.
They're not demons when they're yours. Like, you know, when a kid is going through that sort of a thing, you still don't see them as demons at all. Not especially when they're yours. You know, I could see maybe if you're fucked up and you're in a, you know, I don't know, an eatery or something, you know, like somewhere in the mall, you're having yourself some fucking lunch and you hear some kid crying or being loud or, you know, upset and whatever it is, right? If you're a fucking asshole and you don't have your shit together, then you're going to be like annoyed, right? Well, then, yeah, I guess you're going to feel that way about the annoyance, or the loud thing that's going on. But when it's your kids, it's not like you don't see them as little demons. And if they're not having a good time, you still don't see them as little demons. You're just not gonna. Those are your kids. It's not true. You know? Yeah. It's, wow.
Well, then why don't you just raise your kids properly to where they don't fucking do that?
Right,
obviously, having a kid sucks if you're a shit parent. But if you instill their behavior of what they should be doing, which, by the way, your kid will do exactly what they're taught to do.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else for them to learn to do anything else.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not allowing any bad shit to go into your child's mind, it'll be a lot easier if you're just taking care of them and instilling the proper values that they should have.
Yeah.
They can't just, it's like, for example, like being a transgender child. None of your kids are going to talk to you about being transgender until some weird, creepy, perverted old fuck puts that in their mind. A kid can only know what they're taught. Yeah, the allegory of the cave by Plato. And so essentially, there's these three guys, they're in a cave, they're hung, and they think the entire world is shadows because there's a light behind them, and the only thing they can see are like these shadow people on the wall. And essentially what that is you can only know what you're taught.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're worried about your kids being fucking absolutely awful, disruptive, disgusting human beings, well, that's because you raise them to be that way.
Yeah.
So if you raise your kids properly, then they'll act properly.
Men really think having children is easy and fun. It's not so fun when they're
This dude has the right conclusion, but he's overselling his point. Kids are not obedient or predictable. Oh, I see what you mean there, yeah. Well, they're humans, right? Yeah. And they are, you know, if you're strict with them, you know, and you set up rules, and if they step outside of those rules that you have for them, you know, you got to teach some obedience, right? And it's very important that you do that. And then as far as predictability goes, well, sure, if you learn about children, you know, so that when you're raising your kids, I mean, it's like there's all kinds of literature on children, you know, and it's like the little humans, they are predictable, not 100%, but quite predictable, you know, for sure, absolutely. Obedience is important. The reason you want to teach them obedience, to be obedient to you, is so that if you keep them safe, right? It's not just to be like, I'm the boss and I'm going to boss you around. It's like, if you say don't do something, like don't step out into the road, stand here with me, hold my hand, wait for the light to change, right? But if they're like disobedient because you haven't taught them right to be obedient, they're just going to run out into the road and get hit by a car. So, you know, as painful as it might be, possibly to put rules in place, I mean, they'll go for the rules. They will, and you don't have to beat them in order to do that, because they want to please you. Children do, they're like little AIs. They want the lollipop, right? And so your smile gives them a dopamine hit. It just does. When they're little and that, sure. They're looking, yeah, absolutely. Like that's why a parent can accidentally lead the witness with their kid, because the kid's watching for the parent's reaction to what they're saying. And if the parent is displeased with something they said, they won't say it again, or they'll move away from that. They're trying to figure out what mom and dad wants them to say. You know what I mean? And if they get a good response, a smile, or proper, then the kid's like, yeah, I guess more of that then. It's true. It is. Look, ma, no hands. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? So I mean, through all this, you can teach obedience through positive reinforcement, at the same time, right? You don't have to be a fucking a demon to teach obedience. So I mean, yeah, like and then it's like human beings are predictable, because we understand human nature, right? And when they're when human beings are certain ages, like, you know, they all do to go through a certain thing in different stages, and that it's all been mapped. If you read up on it, then you'll know, right? Sure. And yeah, there is some unpredictability, you know, but there is unpredictability in life too, right? And again, it's true, they only know what you teach them, or what somebody else also puts in there, right? Which is where you're going to find your unpredictability starts to happen too, right? So I mean, no, yeah, I think he's right. I think he's right about that. Yeah, just going through it, like, you know, I think he's right. I think so. Kids, eh? Man, what time is it? Where are we at here? Yeah, 2. Okay, it's settled down. Everything's fine again. Let's see, did he answer back? Oh, remember I said I asked the guy if he's viewbotted my channel? He goes, hey, no, not at all. I don't use or support any kind of viewbotting. I focus only on organic growth and proper optimization. If anything looked unusual, it's likely just normal traffic fluctuations. Wow, did you see that? Part of why Pragmata sucks is because it's an obedient daughter fantasy. Creepy? It's not creepy. It's not creepy at all. And you know, when you put fantasy on it, you know, it's a twisting of words. It's like saying sexual fantasy. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah. It's not, though. I mean, it's just not. But, you know, it's like, that's sort of the game that's being played. It's to rage bait people, you know? You got a game that's actually making, causing men to have a taste of what it's like to raise their own children, and, you know, to have a love, have that love from their children, right? And you know, your child to look up to you as their hero and all that. It, you know, it speaks to a man on a biological level. You know, have kids, and that's exactly what that's invoking in them. And that's just what the truth. That's just what it does. Anybody that sees it as a sexual fantasy is and was a pedophile, and it doesn't give an opportunity for anybody to, you know, live out a pedophilic fantasy with that video game, because it's, you know, it doesn't offer that experience. It offers a fatherhood experience. So you know, any pedophile that'd be turning to that game to get their jollies out of it wouldn't get their jollies out of it, because it would never get to that scene or that part of the game where something like that would happen, because it never gets there. It's not made to do that, right? You see what I'm saying? It's perverted. Death Stranding is much better at reading to explain much more in the time, but if you actually played Pragmata, you would agree, lol. No, probably not. Probably not. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, you know, people that are doing this is they've got an agenda, a demonic influence to, you know, to fulfill an agenda. and it's all just part of the bigger picture of the enemy. Yeah, I think I covered it earlier. Actually, I did. I fully did. I covered all that earlier in the live stream. But I mean, what are you gonna, I mean, what can you say, right? Yeah, so there's a lot of rage baiting going on. If anything looked unusual, it's likely normal traffic fluctuations. I'm not even going to respond to him. Let him sweat it out. Yeah, because he knows I'm on to him. Because around the same time he's commented, we're back at 2 viewers. You know what I'm saying? So all that happened all at the same time. Yeah. So I think it's this guy here. Then this is the dude. Fucking wild. The things people do. This girl's nuts.
Shit, I forgot what he said, but he...
There's this one, where is it, on her channel. I hope I can just find it. Hang on. Yeah. This. Now, this image with this song. Hang on. Where is it? Documents. I'll show you. Tell me this doesn't fit. Especially when he gets into it. Right? That's all I could think of when I saw this. Yeah, I had to share that with you. Yeah. I just like, I know where you live. I don't know. Just another very interesting person on here. What the fuck? Beach clown girl. There you go. There, that woman's my age. There, that's my, no, I don't know about that. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god, what? Yeah, let's get off of Instagram. But yeah, anyways, I thought that was funny. Okay. What time is it? It's only 2 hours. That's okay though. I do have to go to get some extra sleep. just so I can get up in time for that doctor's appointment at 12:30. Yeah, this will should give me enough time to fall asleep and then sleep for a few hours. I made sure I didn't have any coffee just so I'd be able to do it. Just pass out as soon as it's time, kind of thing. Yeah, and then so I'll do that doctor's appointment tomorrow, 12:30, and then I'll try and figure out what to do about my amplifier, and I'll do another live stream. I'll do one tomorrow. Yeah, that sound good? Does that sound good, you guys? I'm gonna take off, go get some rest, and you guys have a good night. I still got the Discord open. It's like I got the call thing open. Anybody could have just slid in there. What is that? Coward's big eyeballs. Eyeballs! Yeah. Alright, you guys. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good evening. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Mark. I'm your parasocial friend on the internet. And next time you see me, pop into the chat, pop into my Discord, and we can, have conversations. I always have this open so you can hear your voice. And so can everybody else. And yeah, it'll be good. Okay. I do this every day, so yeah, I'll be back on. Alright, peace, love ya. Bye guys.